Pet store employees are not always educated about the animal that they are paid to sell, so you will have to do a considerable amount of research before committing yourself to a new pet. Today we are going to be talking about whether a hamster is right for you or not. The first thing we're going to consider is the money. The hamster itself only costs about $20. So people will assume, oh yeah, this animal's cheap. Because hamsters are advertised as cute, cheap starter pets for little kids, which they are most certainly not. One option to save some money is a bin cage, where you can buy a storage bin and cut a hole in the top of the lid and put mesh over it. If you'd like a detailed video about how to make a bin cage, I will leave a little iCard above. And also, if you're looking for ways to set up a hamster cage on a budget, I will also leave that above in the iCard. But while saving money, never compromise your hamster's needs. You need a lot of enrichment, you need a proper sized wheel, you need a lot of bedding, you need a variety food mix. The list goes on and on and on. So, if you want to know everything you need for a hamster, I will leave another link above and I will make my own video on that soon. The second point to consider is the space. You need space for a large cage. And if you are keeping your hamster's cage in your bedroom, you're going to have to find some space in there for your hamster's cage. Rigby's cage sits on the floor in my bedroom, but I keep my door closed for the day, so I don't have to worry about my dog getting in. If you have a dog or a cat, make sure you keep your door closed. Specifically, if you have a cat, even if your hamster's cage is not on the ground, still keep your door closed. The third point we're going to talk about today is hamsters are nocturnal. The definition of nocturnal is being active at night, which means your hamster is not going to come out until late evening at the earliest. Rigby usually does not come out until 9:30 at night. Sometimes he'll come out earlier, and sometimes he will also be awake in the mornings when I wake up around 6:30, which is a nice surprise. And also, it is not nice to wake your hamster up in the middle of the day unless necessary. If you have an evacuation, an emergency vet trip, or you have to administer medication, that is obviously an exception. But it's not nice to go and wake up your hamster, switch it around, and say someone wakes you up at like 3 in the morning, like, hey, come on, wake up, let's play. And don't lie to yourself. You would not like that. You wouldn't like that. Another important factor is the size of the hamster. If you have kids or you are a kid and you are getting a hamster, hamsters are fragile. They are very small. They have little bones. So if you drop your hamster, or if they bite you and you squeeze them or instinctively just drop them on the floor, they're gonna get hurt. So you have to be careful with your hamster. And if you know your hamster is super skittish, pick them up in a container so that helps. Don't throw your hamster, don't drop your hamster. You can also wear gloves over your hands or put socks over your hands if you really want to, if you are worried about bites. And the last thing we're going to talk about is sort of linked to the previous one. The hamster's speed. Hamsters speed away very quickly. So they speed away very quickly. So if you let your hamster free roam and the room is not hamster proofed, you're going to have a hamster on the loose, and that's not fun. That's not fun, believe me. It's not fun. So make sure you are keeping that in mind. You are holding your hamster correctly, all that jazz. Thank you guys all so much for watching this video, and I hope you learned a couple of things about hamsters if you are considering getting a hamster. Check out the rest of my playlist on hamster care, but make sure that you check the title or description and make sure it is not outdated before you take any information from it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and have a great day. Bye!